Hi beautiful yogis, welcome to this strong vinyasa practice. Today we are heart opening, so I'd like you to have 2 blocks and a strap. So don't worry if you don't have 2 blocks, then grab a pillow for me, and if you don't have a strap, then grab a towel. Oki, where are you going? Are you going to join us? And today I have Oki, who's going to be doing all the down doggies with us. Yes, you are. So if you have your 2 blocks or if you have your pillow, grab it now and bring it towards the back of the mat. First block on the middle height. Oki, come here. Second block on the middle height, couple centimeters in front. And so just make sure that there's maybe a hand's distance space from the 2 blocks. If you have your pillow, then you're just going to take your pillow and bring it behind you. Maybe roll it up so it's a little bit more cushion, so there's a little bit more height to your pillow. Then I'm going to, if you have a doggy, just move the doggy out of the way. Oki, over here. Then you'll start to lie back. So first block, either onto the shoulder blades or just underneath the shoulder blades. And then second block will come to support the head. Now, if you have a pillow, you're going to bring the pillow here just on the shoulder blades or underneath. It's a little it's a little harder with a pillow because you can't be quite as specific, but still works pretty well. And then we'll bend the knees, bring the feet as wide as the mat, let the knees knock in. Second block for the head. If you have a pillow, then you won't need that second block. You won't need any other block. Arms open out wide. And just allow yourself to soften into the shape, to allow the body to imprint into the back bend. And if you feel like this is too much for your spine, then you can always come off the blocks, you can always come off your pillow and just lie flat on your back. Otherwise here, just embrace this big opening physically for the body, but also the subtle body. And can you embrace that sense of expanding with every inhale? And softening and allowing yourself to land that little bit more with every exhale. So big breath in. A long breath out. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Really filling up the lungs with breath. Pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in low ribs, side ribs, front of heart, all the way to the top of the in-breath. Hold. Long exhale, all the way to empty. Big breath in. Notice any sense of blocking or wanting to close in the heart. And with every exhale, can you let something go that may be blocking your heart from opening in this moment? Any sense of hardening, any sense of gripping, finding more softness with every exhale. And then if your knees are bent and your feet are wide with the knees knocked in and you have anything going on with your low back, then I want you to stay. Otherwise, extending the legs long and bringing the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers and pressing the palms overhead as you press into the feet. Take a big breath in. Long breath out. And again, another inhale. And then releasing the arms, rebending the knees as you exhale, plant the feet down. And then we'll gently roll off of the blocks or roll off of your pillow. And just move your blocks, move your pillow out of the way. And just make sure that your towel is towards the front of the mat. Aki, where are you going? Then we'll bring the knees together, feet together, and tuck your toes under unless there's anything going on with your ankles or your feet. Then release the tops of the feet down. Bring the bum back towards the heels. Now, although this is going to be a lot for your feet, for the fascia of the feet, at any point you can release, but see if you can stay, keeping the hips heavy. Arms up overhead, take a big breath in. Right arm underneath the left, crossing at the elbows on the breath out. Work the palms together. Reach the fingertips up, send the sit bones back, take an inhale. Elbows draw in towards the belly. Now curl in round as you exhale. Now this might feel a little sticky after all that opening. And then again, big breath in to open. Exhale to round, draw in. Last one, inhale. Curl in, exhale. Back to center, breathing in. Release the arms on the breath out and switch sides. So left arm underneath the right, crossing at the elbows, palms work together. So hands on opposite shoulders if you need, if it's too tight for the shoulders, if your shoulders are too tight. Bring the fingertips up, sit bones back, think lots of length for the spine on the in-breath. Elbows into the belly, curl round on the out-breath. Again, two more. Big breath in. Long breath out. Last one, inhale. Curl in, exhale. Press into the feet, back to center on the in-breath. Release the arms on the out-breath. Then pressing into the feet, move the sit bones away from the heels, sweep the arms up, bring the knees out a little wider. Press into the feet, lift your chest, take a big breath in, reach all the way up to the fingertips, and then bend the elbows, cactus the arms on the breath out. Imagine like you still have your pillow or your block to your upper back, opening up through your heart. Then back to center, sweep the arms up, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Arms up overhead, big breath in. Once more, heart open, long breath out. Press into the feet, arms up, inhale. Hands down to the mat. Take your time, downward facing dog as you exhale. So slide the knees back. Really grab the ground with the fingertips. As you start to tuck the toes under, pick the knees off the mat. Now there's lots of mosquitoes here today, so I put mosquito repellent on and it's making my hands all slippy. So not a good idea to moisturize or put mosquito repellent on before you do a down dog. But hey, we'll see how we go. So keep the elbows soft, hug the thumbs in, sit bones up and back. Come up high onto the balls of the feet, take an inhale, round the upper back. As you exhale, soften the knees and then send the sit bones back. See if you can lower the heels a little closer to the mat. So it's almost like we're doing cat and cow here in down dog. And again, come up high, balls of the feet, round the upper back. Exhale, start to send the heels down, soften the knees, send the sit bones back, chest moves more towards the thighs. Come up high, balls of the feet, keep the rounding. This time walk all the way to the top of the mat. So see if you can keep your hands grounded as you tiptoe all the way to the top. If you have short arms, then I'm sorry, you can come up onto the fingertips. I need that. Feet hips distance. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Once more like that. Halfway lift, breathe in. Option for hands to shins or fingertips to mat. Fold in, long breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose. Weight back to the heels as you sweep the arms up on the inhale. Now just the arms, send them back and bring the sit bones a little lower down as you exhale. Now arms up overhead, come up a little higher, breathe in. Arms back, go lower on the breath out. And again, arms up overhead, inhale. Keep scooping in through the low belly. Arms down, get a little lower as you exhale. Now hold, send the arms forwards, breathe in, send the sit bones back. So you're in a really, really low squat. Keep reaching the arms forwards as the bum goes back. For 3, 2, 1. Bring the bum all the way down to the heels, all the way down to the mat. Pick the feet off the mat. Now, option here to bring the toes down, hands to shins, roll the shoulder heads back and stay. Or take a breath in. Send the legs forwards, low back down to the mat, breath out. Back up, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Already going straight to the core. Back up, breathe in. Lower down, breath out. Really glue your legs together like they're one leg. Back up, inhale. Once more, lower down, exhale. Back up, breathe in. Lower the feet down on the breath out. Bring the hands to the shins. Pull the chest forward. Send your gaze up. Chin to the chest, round the spine, curl in. And again, press into the feet. Heart forwards, gaze lifts. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Send the arms forwards, take an in-breath. Lower all the way to the belly on the out-breath. Slide the feet a little closer in. Maybe you can lightly touch the ankles with the fingertips, but really want to make sure that the feet are right underneath the knees. Grab a hold of your mat, take an inhale. Press into the feet, send the hips up as you exhale. Take a breath in. Lower the bum down, light little tap on the breath out. Inhale. Press into the feet, go back up, exhale. Breathe in. Lower down, breath out. Inhale. Back up, exhale. Breathe in. Lower down, breath out. This time, take an in-breath. Press into the feet, send the hips up on the out-breath. Now hold. Bring the weight over towards the left foot. See if you can come up onto the right tippy toes, but don't let the pelvis drop. Don't let that right side drop down. Keep the pelvis even. Maybe pick the right foot off the mat. Maybe send the right leg up. 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee, take an inhale. Lower the right foot down as you exhale. Don't let the pelvis drop. Press into the right heel. See if you can come up onto the tiptoes of the left foot. Maybe pick the foot off the mat. Maybe extend the leg up. Keep the pelvis even. Keep pressing into the right heel for 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee. Lower the left foot down. Press into both feet. Take an inhale. Lower all the way down, pelvis down as you exhale. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Think like happy baby with the knees out wide, but hold on to the shins. Take a breath in. Pick the pelvis off. As you exhale, come up on the breath out. Hover the feet. Ooh. Inhale, we rock back. Exhale up. So it's like happy baby in space. Inhale. Exhale back. Now this time you rock up, plant the feet down, bring the fingertips behind you, then press into the feet, Malasana squat as you send the arms forwards, arms up. Take a big breath in. Press into the feet all the way up to standing on the breath out. Heel toe the feet together. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Take an inhale. Lean over towards the right as you exhale. Back to center, breathe in. Grab a hold of the right wrist and lean to the left on the breath out. Back to center, inhale. Forward fold, knees soft, long, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot steps back, right knee down to the mat. Drag the feet towards one another, arms up overhead, big breath in. Cactus the arms, bend the elbows, open wide on the breath out. Arms up overhead, inhale. Hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. As you step the left foot back, bend the elbows to lower. Cobra or upward facing dog, you choose, back bend of choice. Big in breath. Downward facing dog, scoop in the low belly as you press back on the out breath. One breath in. Slow breath out. Bring the feet together, toes to touch. Come up high onto the balls of the feet, round the upper back on the inhale. Bend the knees as you exhale, step, hop anyway to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. Now I have to be really light with that hop, otherwise I shake the whole camera. Forward fold on the breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, big breath in. Press into the feet, stand tall on the breath out. Watch the palms touch, take an inhale. Forward fold, long exhale. Halfway lift, breathing in. Left foot steps back. Left knee comes down. Drag the feet, arms up overhead, big inhale. Cactus the arms open wide, exhale. Arms up overhead, release a zip up through the low belly on the in-breath. Hands to the mat, straight to chaturanga on the out-breath. As you step the right foot back, bend the elbows to lower. Cobra or upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, press back on the breath out. One inhale. Long exhale. Feet together, toes to touch. Come up high onto the balls of the feet, round the upper back on the inhale. Bend the knees as you exhale, step or hop. Halfway lift, breathe in, spread the toes. Fold in, breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, inhale, keep pressing into the big toes. Ground as you stand tall on the exhale. Breathing in. Forward fold, long breath out. Halfway lift in. This time plant the palms, chaturanga as you exhale, or you can skip it, meet downward facing dog. Big breath in, upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Slow breath in. Long breath out. Bring the feet together, toes to touch. Now again, you can hop to the top of the mat, you can step it, or you can do a few little handstand hops. So we come up high onto the balls of the feet, we walk the feet a little bit closer in, round the upper back. Exhale, bend the knees, we bring the heels to the butt for a little hop. And then land really light. So again, inhale, we rise, round the upper back, shift the weight forwards to the fingertips. Exhale, bend the knees, little hop. And then one more, being really light not to move the camera. Inhale, round. Exhale, bend the knees, little hop. And then step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, big breath in. Now bring the bum all the way down, so if you can tap the heels on the breath out. Then back up, inhale. Send the arms back, interlace the fingers as you exhale, work the palms together. Send the fists back, heart forwards, big breath in. Forward fold, long breath out. Big breath in. Smooth out breath. Then release the hands, halfway lift, inhale. Plant the palms your way to downward facing dog. You can take your chaturanga, or you can simply step back any way. I'm going to take a moment on the knees in child's pose. In downward facing dog we meet. Then pit of the belly, right leg up towards the sky, take the inhale. Right knee to the nose, curl in as you exhale. Step the right foot to the right thumb. Pivot the back heel down. Deep bend into that front knee, ground through the back heel, sweep the arms up overhead, take the in-breath. Left arm underneath the right arm like we did at the start of practice. See if you can cross and work the palms together or hands on opposite shoulders. Take a breath in, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, round, curl in. Press into the feet, back up, inhale, keep hugging the right outer hip in. Curl in, exhale. Back up, pressing into the feet on the in-breath. Release the arms on the out-breath. Arms up overhead, come up onto the ball of the back foot on the inhale. Send the arms back, crown of head forwards on the exhale. Now hold. Nearly slipped then. Interlace the fingers around the right thigh, press down into the heel, and pick the back foot off the mat. So it's like a supported warrior 3. Hopefully you haven't got a fence in front of you. Big breath in. Draw the left knee into the chest on the breath out. See if you can not let the left foot touch the mat. Bring the hands into prayer. Come all the way up to standing, left knee to chest. Ooh. Bring the left heel into the left glute. Grab a hold of the left foot with the left hand. Bringing the knees towards one another, send the right arm up. Big breath in. Soften the right knee, either stay here or kick that left foot back. Kick the shin back, but keep the inner thigh spinning in. Right hip pulling back, right shoulder moving back. Come back to center, inhale. Releasing left arm, releasing the left foot down to meet the right as you exhale. Release both arms down. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, breathing in. See if you can bring the bum down to the heels on the breath out, little tap. Then back up, inhale. Arms back, interlace the fingers with an unfamiliar grip as you exhale. So different thumb on top. Fist down, heart up, breathe in. Forward fold, long breath out. Big in breath. Releasing the hands on the out breath. Halfway lift to lengthen. Plant the palms your way to downward facing dog. You can step back. You can take your vinyasa back any way through. You can do a little handstand back. I'm going to step back. I can feel my hands are slipping. Big breath in. Long breath out. Then pit of the belly, left leg up towards the sky on the inhale. Left knee to the chest, curl in as you exhale. Step the left foot to the left thumb. Pivot the back heel down for warrior 1. So think right toes pointing to about 2 o'clock. Press into the feet and rise. So feet are hips distance. Big breath in. Now we bring the right arm underneath the left, crossing at the elbows on the breath out. Work the palms together. Reach the fingertips up, inhale. Keep pressing down to the back heel. Curl in, exhale. Keep hugging the left outer hip in. Back up, breathing in. Once more, curl in, long breath out. Back up, inhale. Release the arms as you exhale. Bring the arms up overhead and come up onto the ball of the back foot. As you exhale, send the arms back, crown of head forwards. Start to interlace the fingers and bring the hands onto the left thigh. Press down, imagine that you're resisting, and lift back up with the thigh bone as you shift the weight forwards. Don't hit your fence as you pick the back foot off the mat for supported warrior 3. Toes point down and a thigh spins in. Big inhale. Draw the right knee into the chest. Stay really active with the right foot. As you come all the way up to standing, right knee to the chest, hands to prayer at the heart. Take an in-breath. Right heel to the right glute. Grab a hold of the foot on the out-breath. Take a moment. Find your steadiness. Find the balance. Sweep the left arm up. Either stay here or soften the left shoulder. Kick back with the right foot. Kick back with the right shin. but keep spinning inner thigh in as you plug that left shoulder head back. Keep reaching up through the fingertips. Big breath in. Back to center with control on the breath out. I'm nearly falling. These mosquitoes are not making it easy for me. Right arm up, right knee to chest. Big breath in. Both arms down. Release the right foot down on the breath out. Big breath in into the front of the heart. Long breath out. Arms up overhead. Inhale. Last vinyasa of the practice. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift to lengthen. Plant the palms, optional vinyasa. Or simply step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, come up high onto the balls of the feet. Drop the knees down on the breath out. Grab the top of the mat and roll up the top of the mat. Now, if you have your strap or you have your towel, please grab it now. And bring the bum back towards the heels and take your strap or your towel and bring your hands shoulder distance apart or a little wider. Press into the feet. I love this. I often do this one all the time. Move the sit bones away from the heels and send the arms up. Soften the elbows, pull the hands apart, press into the feet, lift the heart up even higher, send your gaze up. Big breath in. Long breath out. Really pull the hands apart as you lift your heart even higher. Keep pressing into the feet. But make sure there's still that toning of the low belly. Big inhale. Release the arms down as you exhale. Release your towel, release your strap. Move the mat back. Oh la la. Bring the bum down towards the heels. Hips over to one side, send the legs forwards towards the front of the mat. All right. Bend the knees, plant the feet down. Slide your pelvis forward, slide your hips forwards, send your arms forwards, chin to chest, come all the way down. Now, either you can take one of your blocks or your pillow and bring it underneath the sacrum and rest your pelvis like so. This is your back bend, can be your back bend. Or without the block, you can bring the feet a little closer in so the feet are right underneath the knees, toes ever so slightly turned in. Press into the feet, we lift the hips up on the inhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back as you exhale, working the pinky fingers together, pressing the sides or the outside edges of the hands down as you lift the heart up, and keep moving the knees towards the front of the room, almost like you really want to spread your mat wide, but pressing your feet forwards. But then at the same time, can you imagine like you're dragging the feet in? So it's like you're pressing the feet forwards, but hugging in also. It's a bit of a thinker, that one. Now, either you can stay here, or those who want to take full wheel, release the hands, bring the hands either side of the ears. We come up onto the crown of the head just for a moment. We work the hands a little closer in, plug the shoulder heads back, and then press into the hands to lift up for your wheel. Make sure that those toes don't turn out. Inner thighs are still rolling in. Here I can feel my hands slipping. Oh, big breath in. Long breath out. Those in wheel, you can stay for 2 more deep breaths. I'm going to come back down to my bridge. Big breath in. And then wherever you are, starting to slowly release. So if you're in full wheel, chin to chest as you lower, bridge pose, start to release the hands as you articulate the spine to come all the way down. Whew. Heel toe the feet wide, allow the knees to knock in. If you're on your block or your pillow, just move it out of the way and just take a moment here. Big in breath in. Long out breath. You might want to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And just feeling the remnants of the back bends of the heart opening, the cracking open of the structure of the heart. And without judging, just still being really aware of what you are still holding on to. What's maybe making you feel contracted, making you feel closed. Or maybe really aware of the subtle body opening and opening with every breath in. The beauty of expansion and what that means to you both physically and energetically. And you can be here for as long as you need. Otherwise, we'll hug the knees into the chest, just being really mindful of your low back. And just do gentle rocks from side to side. Had to get a mosquito just then. Oof. All right. Hands either onto the shins or the knees and grab a hold of the outsides of the feet for happy baby if you would like it, or hands stay at the knees or the shins. And then again, maybe little rocks from side to side. But even here, can you embrace the heart opening, shoulder heads move down. And it might feel really nice for your low back to stay exactly as you are, or you might like to come into a twist. I'm going to come into a twist. So the arms are going to go wide, the knees are going to come together and over towards the right as my hips go to the left. Gaze will turn towards the left. Big breath in. Long breath out. Inhale. Long exhale. And back to center, breathing in. Hips over towards the right, knees to the left. Right shoulder grounds, gaze turns to the right. Big inhale. Long exhale. And back to center, breathing in. And if there's any other pose that you feel you need before stillness, you can take it now. Ladies, if you have your hair in a ponytail, or men, if you have your hair in a ponytail and you'd like to take it out, you can take it out now. Feet as wide as the mat, unless there is anything going on with the low back, then keeping the knees bent, feet wide, knees in. And you choose. For me today, I really want to keep my hand on my heart and my hand on my belly, so I'm just going to honor that. But still allow the shoulders to drop down. Maybe you'd like the arms out wide. You choose. Just any shape where you can allow the body to ground. And really honoring what it is that you need. If you need this sense of kind of holding yourself in this moment after all of the big opening, and maybe do what I'm doing, hand on heart, hand on belly. Or maybe you need the arms wide, feet wide, just allowing the whole physical body to fully let go. And wherever you've chosen to be, take a big breath in. And a full body exhale. Now you can stay in stillness in your Shavasana for as long as you need, beautiful yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.